Alright, so Bastion and Sadira probably can't change anything, but Franco has a Dark Blade, Halak has a Dark Blade, Cecilia has a Skimmer Sword, so does Claire. Okay. So, Durandal. Nobody can use a trident or a halberd. So we need 2 Durandals, 2 Widowmakers. And at least one of each of these. Maybe more than one Kunzite. Wow, 19? That's a huge boost for both of them. Yeah, Turnus and Star Sword or whatever. Alright, so we can sell the Shimmer Sword Steel Burn. So we're close to what I said. Yeah, kinda sell it when it's equipped. Okay, I think I need to look something up real quick. I'm gonna check the manual again. This might not give me what I need. Okay. In fact, it does not help. Oh, we do have lapis. Okay. Alright, so I don't need the garnet, except that I have it equipped. Definitely don't need the aquamarine, except that I have it equipped. Don't need the emerald. Ooh, the crab has that thing equipped. Probably an attack I'm not even using. Ratia, Star Diamond, Garnet, Ruby, Olivine, Ruby. And... okay. Now let's see if I can find out what this annual does. Something like describing what these things do would be awesome. Alright, let's buy some stones. We need 2 kunzite. Oh, well, we're not even gonna get 3 of any of these, so... I'll take those. Ratia, Star Diamond, Garnet, Tiger's Eye, Ruby, no, Ruby, kunzite, so I need another red and a green. Go ahead and do that. Now I'm gonna go over here. Equip Claire. No, equip Cecilia with the jade. And then sell the olivine. I'm so close. This ought to do it. I have an extra... I guess an extra strength gauntlet. Yeah, how I can get the other kunzite. Bum bum bum. sell that ruby. So, it looks like what happened was I ended up greatly increasing Sadira's relationship with Bastion, but Cecilia was already in love with him, so I think we're safe there. There they are, Faulkner's men. This is where we stand, and this is where they fall. Let's go. I'm gonna make, yeah, I'll save in the empty slot, that's fine. Just in case. Let's get him. The traitors have arrived. Thank you for saving us the trouble having to find you. Commander Zakov, you are ordered by the Imperial Princess to return to the Empire immediately. You are furthermore to cease and desist using the Shark King attack, the use of which I have forbidden. First, I do not take orders from traitors. Second, the Shark Kings are the Empire's greatest strength. It's a new age in the Imperial Army, Princess Sadira, and it is wonderful to witness. We are now the Army of Darkness, feared by every man, woman, and child on the continent. Is he Russian or German? You will be punished, Zakov. Oh, I will, traitor? I think not. You are a bloodthirsty animal, a rabid dog I shall put out of its misery. You will suffer for your insults, traitorous wench. You will suffer. Alright, Cecilia goes first, because she's the super sneaky ninja. Top sneaky ninjaness. Sadira. You can come up here. Bastion. Hang out over here. Claire. Halak is clearly the worst character in the game. Sure, I'll just go right at this guy, why not? Oh, that's what I should have done. Should have had Cecilia use Turbulence. These Sharkings are incredibly strong. Yes. Yes, they are. But I'm also going to wreck them. Alright, defend -2. Oh no, sorry, defend minus. Or flare bomb. Shoot this guy in the face with a flare bomb. Wait, what happened to Sadira's double attack? What happened to Bastion's double attack? Can you not? She can't attack. Yeah, she's got second attack. Wonder why. Seemingly went away. Or did I just ignore it the first couple of times? I probably just ignored it because I'm an idiot. Wow, those things really do hurt. Okay, I can throw turbulence at these guys all I want to, but apparently it doesn't do anything. They recover from it faster than the others or something, I don't know. But Cecilia is quickly running out of fatigue points. How does it do so little damage? Does it list him as frozen? I don't think it does. Oh, now he's not. Jeez. Also, now that Bastion is in a new suit, I need to see if something happened to his double attack. No, he still has it too. Okay. You just can't also have moved. He should absolutely be frozen. So I'm gonna freeze him now. Unless they're just immune to that, and that's gonna be really annoying. They might actually just be immune to it. Holy crap. That's awful. Wait, what? Now he's frozen. Okay, cool. That actually is good to know. They do, in fact, get frozen. Come on, Franco. Fireball. I don't know what Blazing Phoenix does. Okay. Sacrifice yourself to heal somebody else, maybe. Dodge it. Nice. Blazing Phoenix. What do you do? Who knows? Alright, Claire, I want you to go over here. Flare bomb this guy in the face. Three. Really? 3 HP. Yes, keep wasting your turns and opening yourself up to back attacks, Zakov. That's fantastic. These things definitely don't just look like Ava 01. So now, cannot turbulence. I am going to... Gosh, I wish there was a way to just turn. If I can take care of this guy, and hopefully Sadira will gain her fatigue back. If I can take care of that guy, I hope I can then start to really hammer into Zakov. That's fine. Defend. Seriously? Well, that's pretty terrible. Don't want to voluntarily freeze myself, so we will move forward. Turbulence. Yeah, you're probably not going to survive this, Franco, unless you dodge it. That's okay. How is he only at 24 freaking fatigue? I don't understand. I just hit him 3 times with turbulence, and he hasn't had a turn since then. Oh, their strong slash has... Okay, that's fine. But strong slash has knockdown. That sucks. Yeah. Even if she had taken that hit, that would have been okay. 'Cause now he is frozen. That's fine. Yeah, I was really hoping she would dodge it. But it's okay. Now I'll just do nothing. Yeah, you know, somehow, Zakov, I don't think apologizing is gonna cut it. Alright, let's hope this hits him. Nice. No, you cannot have defeated the Shark King. No. $99. Get out of this just barely not being frozen. But that guy is. So we'll get Halak in there, throw a fireball in his face. Meow. I don't see any more attacks on my scanners. We've defeated them all. Now I understand why the kingdom was forced to retreat. An army of Sharkings would be unstoppable. We have to defeat Faulkner before he produces any more of these, and before he conquers the continent. Dun dun dun. Hey, what's up, Fruit Bowl? How's it going? Just as a note, I saw that you have some shoot 'em up PBs in the awaiting approval thing. I will get to those, I promise. Figure that you were able to repulse their attacks, Sadira. For the time being, Duke Logan, but they'll be back and they'll attack in greater numbers. We need to cut off their head to spite their face, if you will. I mean, like, we have to attack the Empire and kill Faulkner. Exactly. The only other option is to wait here until the Imperial army overwhelms us. That's not an option, Sadira. If I die in the battlefield, it's going to be in pursuit of Faulkner. It's time to finish this. And we will depart for the Imperial capital at once. I'll come with you, Sadira. If you're attacking the Empire, you're going to need my incredible strength. Like, we appreciate the offer, but you should stay here and protect Nordalane, okay? Okay. Nonsense, Claire. I've already placed Shion in charge of Castle Defense Force while we're away. Are you even, like, listening to me or what? You're not going. Okay. Like, nice try with the sad face, but I can totally resist your guilt trips. You're staying right here. If the Empire destroyed Nordalane because you were gone, I would be so mad at you. Duke Logan, I'm happy that you want to help us, but defending Nordalane should be your primary concern. I assure you that we will deal with General Faulkner. You don't need to be polite, Sadira. I was just looking for an excuse to get violent, weren't you? Claire, you know me far too well, and you sound more and more like your mother every day. Good, because then maybe you'll start listening to me and stuff. I listen to you, Claire. I just choose to ignore you most of the time. Alright, I give up. I'll stay here in Nordalane and you go to the Empire. Thank you for giving up. I'm not saying that word. I'm not giving people clip fodder any more than I normally do. Claire, weren't you being a bit harsh with your father? Not even, Sadira. We always talk to each other like that. Like, really, I mean, I know that he's worried about me, and I know he knows I'm worried about him, but he won't show his concern for me. He's afraid to get in touch with his feminine side, you know? We joke around with each other because that's the only way we can really express our feelings. I'm totally wondering what happens when I get older. Do I get control of Nordalane or what? I feel like Dad needs to replace Mom since she died, but I really can't do that forever, you know? And again, I barely had any sort of relationship with my father. He was always too busy for me. No relationship perfect, you know? Like, we're all human. Sup, boo? We're now within Imperial territory, but now we have to get through this totally guarded checkpoint. It's possible, but unlikely, that these troops will heed my orders and let us pass without incident. If not, we'll have to fight. I was expecting a fight in any case, Sadira. Let's go. Stay on your guard, everyone. I doubt these soldiers will respect Sadira's authority. Respect her authority. Okay. There's probably nobody to... Oh, that's just Bastion's feelings for Sadira, not Sadira's feelings for Bastion. I'm just gonna spend all 3 of them on Cecilia because I don't want to randomly change the path I've been taking in the middle of this run. Thank you for the pep talk, Claire. Yeah. Now with what's happened, you have no idea. We have no idea how many are in there. Fantastic. Alright. Everything seems to be in order. Chapter 17. Yeah, you shouldn't delete any of them, because what happens when Summoning Salt comes to do history of reflex speedruns in 20 years when he's run out of all of the other games to cover? Well, there is no need for that. Oh, fine. Alright. Give me 1 second. I mean, some of my old ones don't even have my actual stream name up on screen anymore, because I didn't know what I was doing back in the day. Alright. Chapter 17. Let's do this. How many chapters are there? Feels like we're getting to the end. Dispatch the defense force. The rebels are here. Rebels. We are the legitimate government of the Empire. Only 2 more attacks? I refuse to believe Faulkner would make such a blatant strategic error. Might be hard to believe, Bastion, but Faulkner is human. Perhaps he forgot to send more attacks here. I was really hoping she'd say, it might be hard to believe, Bastion, but Faulkner is actually kind of stupid. Yeah. So, back in the day, there used to be a difference between your, like, username and your handle, but that is no longer the case. So my username has always been SynthPapa's Back, but my old handle from 2001 was Alucarp, the vampire fish. Alright. I suppose so, Cecilia. Like, I think you're right, Bastion. Faulkner's not dumb. There must be more attacks hidden somewhere. Let's fight with caution. And of course, Cecilia goes first. Cecilia, who I definitely do not want going first, goes first. Zadira going first, on the other hand. This works okay. Imperials? These aren't even Sharkings? This is totally a trap. Like, I mean, it's so obvious, but even if it weren't so obvious from the dialogue, this is super clearly a trap. Cecilia's little spinny move, yeah. She got that because she's in a ninja attack now. So instead of playing it safe, we're just gonna go to the face. Nice. Hey there. they came back? I did not travel with him for long, Duke Zera, but he impressed me as an honest and kind young man. My impression has not changed. I agree with Ione. Bastion might slip into occasional sexism, but is there a male who doesn't? If anything, Zera, the only person whose behavior has been suspicious is Ganlin's. And how entirely accurate. You are an atrocious liar, Ganlin. Yeah. What kind of attack is that? The shadow. I vaguely recall his father speaking of a shadow, but I never imagined anything like that. Allow me to introduce you all to the instrument of your destruction. Sorry, let me do that a little bit better. Let me take a sip of water here. Allow me to introduce you all to the instrument of your destruction. I like that a lot. It exists in perfect disharmony with the Ultragunner, the darkness which devours the light. This is Zulwarn. Zulvarn, it is. I've heard legends about Zulvarn, but all of them end with Ultragunner destroying it. So how does it stand before us? The legends were wrong. It's merely changed its form and went into a long sleep, I suppose. Now the sleeper has awakened. Bastion, there's another legend about Zulwarn. Legend that it needs more than a power stone to run. I heard that it needs blood. No. Not bleh. Blood. Blood. It's not an easy task there, but I was able to round up a few hundred useless people for this sacrifice. I do regret the fact that I now have fewer subjects to rule over, but I will manage to go on. Why, I have acquired the power of a god, dear Sadira. Why don't I give all of you a demonstration? What? Did he just become Kefka? Oh, okay. Now then, my amusing little pets kill those who would stop me. What has he done? Duke Zera, what's wrong? Can you hear me? Say something. You can scream yourself hoarse, boy, but you will receive no response. Zera and the others are under my thrall. They hear only my voice now. I prefer to think of myself as a man who carefully chooses my battles. Consider this a test. Defeat your friends here, and I shall kill you myself in the Imperial capital. What do I look like? A waiter? Should we, like, run away? It would only hunt us down and give Faulkner time to build more Sharkings. If we retreat now, we have already lost the war. We must destroy the attacks without harming our friends inside. As difficult as it will be, Bastion, it is also our only choice. Robo-Pope versus Robo-Demons. Yep. Pretty much. Pretty much. This sucks. Okay, I've got 6 people. They're gonna go right here. Okay, so you can go there, and you can go here. You can go here. Okay. You can go here. You can go here. You can go here. And you can go there. Okay. I can wait here all day long. I am not moving. Is that a centaur? Turbulence. Hey, Stotty. Welcome in. Ah, it's going pretty good. Oh, God. Franco. I keep calling him Falco. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum. But yeah, what's up with you? Been climbing. Very cool. Let's give Claire a little bit of extra defense. I really kind of wish the big bad guys would, like, stay back. Or, yeah. Yeah, staying back would be fine. I'm gonna guess you have a fiendish plan to get me to play Spyro. Because I'm gonna take that as a typo for platformers. There is a robot centaur in the enemy group. Just... I swear to God, you guys are gonna choose like Bubsy. You're gonna choose some floaty Genesis garbage. Oh no. Stoddy's gonna make me play Sonic 2. Sonic 2 and Knuckles or something. Oh yeah. Do your worst. I was gonna say that, but I didn't even know if that exists. Does Sonic 2 exist on the Master System? Is it really? Okay, because Sonic 1 on the Master System is better than Sonic 1 on the Mega Drive. I actually have really fond memories of Sonic 2. Way fonder than Sonic 1, apparently. But I started to say it, and then I was like, wait, I don't know if that was ever on the Master System. Like, I didn't know a single kid when I was a kid who had a Master System. I knew one kid who had a Game Gear, which I guess is the same thing basically, but that's it. Yeah, let's flare bomb this guy in the face. 4 Sonics on... No, I knew a bunch of kids that had Mega Drive or Genesis. Just none that had a Master System. I mean, yeah, I suppose we were all NES nerds, but... like, when the Super and Genesis generation came out, that's what everybody I knew had, pretty much. It wasn't until high school that I had friends that had a Super Nintendo. That takes an awful lot of AP. You know, we'll get him down to 89, or I can do this twice. This twice is better. Yep. Yeah, it must just not have been uniformly distributed, I guess. Oh yeah, hey, by the way, this character, Ione, former party member, very briefly at the beginning of the game. I haven't seen her in 13, 14 battles. But now she's been brainwashed to attack us, so we're gonna have to beat her up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pud. Nothing personal. He's probably had a tantrum. Why is this guy's glaive a sword? Yeah. Incidentally, that's a very Eris thing to do in classical mythology. Man, it would be awesome if their magic worked on themselves. I do need tornado or turbulence to do that. Okay, so let's take him out. But not kill him. We're just gonna go like that. Sweet, this is gonna freeze him. If there was something like that where I could like reflect off of my party members back onto myself, that'd be neat. I don't know if it would be worth the extra turn to do that, but it would be neat. Again, one. All right, Stoddy. Thanks for stopping in case it gets spotty. Don't forget to mind the gap. I hear it's a rather mighty gap. The long journey. The no doubt idyllic Birmingham countryside. A lot of the gap minding reminders. Yeah, I suppose it's probably more of an underground thing than the proper trains. That is pretty nice. One train all the way. Only the express for Stoddy. He's gonna roll a 25. Okay. Wow, I actually dodged it. Okay, I definitely want to freeze this guy up. See it, say it, sorted, like the rubbish, like sorting the recycling. Seriously, why is this guy a centaur? Okay, if Bastion can go before Franco dies, I'll try and heal Franco. That does not look like that's gonna happen. Maybe he will dodge. Oh, I see. I see. So the train signage is encouraging you to be a snitch. She hits pretty hard, man. She's strong. Oh, she is a sweet and precious, perfect child. I don't know what you're talking about. These lies and slander. I refuse to believe that she is a problem child. Alternatively, I could believe it, but then just blame it all on you being a creature of chaos. Hmm. $121 or $112. Well, I guess I'll go for this. Hit him with Turbulence twice. I'm sure there were plenty of times when my parents wished they could have done so. I'm just chipping away at these guys like there's... This is sick. Like, I've got 6 people, right? Or I had 6 people. This is 6... My 6 people versus 6 hero level attacks and 3 additional just like adds. Otherwise our parents would have eaten us like hamsters. Whoa! Okay. That's quite an attack. She's dead. Yeah, that lady is also a former party member who has been taken over by the dude man. All of these people that I'm fighting right now are under evil villain's control. But, yeah, like I said, hero level, like she was a party member, so she has a very powerful attack, like a very powerful mech and powerful attacks. Okay, what am I gonna do here? I definitely don't need to do that. Can we slash this guy? Will that be enough? Yes. Okay, so Claire is gone. This is actually kind of okay. Thought you despised the Empire, old man, and now you're allowing them to manipulate you. Snap out of this evil trance, Galdus. I know you can do it. Wake up! I don't know why, but Faulkner's just giving me an evil Star Wars guy name. Not a main important dude. Yeah. I could see him being like the governor of like a super unimportant backwater planet. Oh, you're the governor of Hoth? Okay. What did you do? Who'd you kill? I could defend, or I could just attack back. Oh, God, that gets... Look how much damage that does, or how much fatigue that gives me. Look away, Stotty. There's violence being done to Ione. Thank God you're on the train and she's not in the room. Instead of just allowing Vader to kill him over the comm line. What? This guy is a nightmare. Oh, thank God she dodged that. That was gonna do like 100 damage. Get wrecked. God. Oh, man, I'm frozen. Okay. I do, but it's kind of complicated. I have two of them actually. So Halak has this ability, Blazing Phoenix, which drops her HP to 1, but restores her target's full HP. And then Bastion has Holy Light, which is heal spell. I guess I should check other people's... Okay, so she's pretty normal. Sadira's just sad, so she's not doing any... She's not doing great damage. Bastion is angry, so he's doing extra damage. And she's pretty balanced as well. Alright. I actually kind of want to leave Ganlon there because he is frozen. So let's... Did she already attack? She might have done. Well, Stoddy, I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is there won't be any more damage or violence against Ione. The bad news. The bad news is real bad. I know, I'm the worst. What am I, the avatar of virtue? Bum, bum, bum. How is her fatigue so high? Okay, fine. What is it now? See, he's only at half HP right now. But, like, even if he was at full HP, they could probably just murder him. Oh, we'll see. God, do all of them get to act? Oh, that's not enough to kill him because he's gonna defend. Oh, that's so stupid. And now Halak can't move. Oh my god. I'm about to lose. Even if I did all 3 turbulences against him, that's not going to be enough. That's awful. Okay. And now he's frozen again. I have to voluntarily freeze Sadira so that I can freeze this guy so he doesn't kill Bastion this turn. And I really need Halak to wake up. Yeah. I'm really hoping Halak can still do Blazing Phoenix and that it will actually heal him all the way. Oh my god, it did. That's amazing. I mean, you know, 26%. Even there, like, it's still a pretty good chance to dodge it entirely. Well, let's go with that. Man, Bastion really needs to kill the guy in front of him. Like, he needs to get rid of that centaur. Sure. I'll avoid. Lightning strike. Okay. Sorry, I need to take a quick break. I will be right back. I have not played Celeste. I also don't have Celeste, I don't think. Although, Stati, you know, man, you should request like Shovel Knight or something just to force me to play it, because otherwise it's just gonna wait on the wheel because I want to do it on stream. I do have a what's probably gonna be terrible, but really kind of, I think it'll be a fun little idea for Saturday. Oh yeah, I love the music in Celeste. I've watched a lot of Celeste. Yeah, I mean, I'm for you basically. I still need to do 20xx, 30xx. Did I finish the messenger? I must have done 15 hours and then I stopped playing it. Did I play the messenger on stream? Holy crap. What is wrong with my brain? That's true, it's not something I'd hate. Hold on. Oh my god. This is what happens when you get old, kids. You stop remembering video games that you have played. Wait, did I play the messenger but not stream it? Oh my god, that can't be right. I have 15 hours of playtime in it. Why do I not remember this? Yeah, I'm going back through my... Well, part of the problem is that I watched Inari play through the entire thing, so I actually have a lot of that game in my head already. Like, I remember stuff from the game, but I just don't remember ever doing any of it myself. Here we go. Endings. Alright, I have an entire playlist full of video game endings. Okay, I mean, it had to have been after, like, Final Fantasy II, right? Bloodstained. There's Sonic the Hedgehog. That's really old. But not as old as some of that other stuff. That stuff's super old. What? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, so... Yeah, Hollow Knight. I've played some of that. I did that on stream. That game kicked my butt. There is no way I played 15 hours of The Messenger off stream. Why did I not save the... Oh my god, I didn't highlight the ending. Yeah. Maybe Shovel Knight could use the shovel to fill up the hole in Hollow Knight's soul. Yeah, I mean, stuff I have on Steam is platformers. 20xx, 30xx, Apotheon, Axiom Verge, Bloodstained, which I'm never gonna play again. Commander Keen, Double Dragon Neon, although I don't know why that's in platformers. That shouldn't be in platformers. Dust, Hollow Knight, Megamem 2, Messenger, Metal Slug 3, Owlboy, Shovel Knight, The Swapper, and Telly the TV. So that's all doable. I mean, nobody should ever play Megamem 2. Okay. So you turbulence that guy. Yeah, I still have like 5 Mega Man X games that I need to play on stream too. I mean, Galvus is hurting way more than Reyna. Oh. Oh. The right move here. Oh my god, look at that. Right move here is to do nothing, apparently. So much Mega Man. I actually only have the desire to play one of those. And it's not very good. Come on, Galvus, take a punch to the face. Why can I not defend? Ugh, because it's the trick tech. Fine. Thank God there's only the one Mega Man. Hit him. Thank you. Alright, just 2 left. We've got Reyna, former party member. Calvus goes next. Halak goes next. I can't afford to do that. Wow, can she do that even if she only has 1 HP? Oh, wow. Now they're both frozen. Alright, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, it's a cleanup now. Both of the enemies are frozen and will die on this turn. But thank you for the good luck. Got lucky that they were forced to defend a couple of times. Just when I think Faulkner couldn't become any more evil, he does this, turning our friends against us and sacrificing his own people. Now it's his life that shall be ended. The tables have turned, Faulkner. Even though we were always against you. I feel that I owe you all an apology for attacking you unjustly. I should have resisted the spell. Well, that's not really a fault too. It's alright, Duke Zero. I'm just glad you realized that Bastion is telling the truth about his lineage. Your Highness, I'm sorry for having doubted you. It brought dishonor upon the Kingdom Army. You did what you thought was right. I don't see any dishonor in your actions. He's able to make Ganlon admit his involvement with Faulkner after a lengthy interrogation. Need to investigate further and determine the depth of Ganlon's betrayal. It's quite deep betrayal. Like, seriously. Super betrayed. We desire nothing more than to have you return to the kingdom and restore it to glory. Perhaps Galvus, but I can't consider that until I've defeated Faulkner. Don't place too much faith in my ability to make dreams come true, Galvus. I am only a man. It's time we started repairing the attacks and tending to the wounded. We should rest here before our assault on the capital. We need to determine how to fight Zulwarn. Like, if we can fight Zulwarn. Yeah, no. The volcano just scratches the surface. When I was hit by the waves from the Zolwarn, it felt as if my mind was being probed by a red-hot poker. I lost consciousness, and when I woke up, you were pulling me from my attack. How horrible. I wonder why Bastion and I were able to escape its effects. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, especially after hearing Zera's tale. So, like, if the Zolwarn can do that to Duke Zera, who's using one of the excavated attacks, I totally guarantee Faulkner will figure out a way to make it work on all of us. And what happens when none of us can resist his power? The enslavement of the continent is what happens, Claire. Our world will be cast into eternal darkness. We're under attack! There's a group of Imperial attacks headed this way, and one of them is the Sarbellus. My brother. We would help you if we could, but our attacks are still being repaired. Don't worry, I'm hoping that I can talk some much-needed sense into my brother. Why would you think that you can do that? The Zolwarn, clearly, he can just turn people into zombies. Why would you think that you can talk any sense into a zombie? This isn't Return of the Living Dead. Harris. Oh my god. Harris, you take up the entire screen. You chunky monkey. Come on. Down. She says, meh. And if that doesn't work, I'll give him a much-needed beating. I sincerely believe that I wouldn't want to be your brother right now. Let's go. Do I at least... Is it just gonna shove me into the battle, or do I get a... It's the Sarbellus, alright, and I guarantee Duyere is inside. He won't let anyone else into the cockpit. So what happens if he's under the control of the Zolwarn? I don't know. But how will I know? Alright, chapter 19. Oh, well, thank you for the alert. Welcome in. We're playing one of your favorite games. I am loving this game. It's fantastic. Edward G. Robinson. Meh, see? Meh. I am a little bit... Okay, so I see what this is. Family Jewels, HP plus 20, and plus 1 to all stats. That's pretty solid. Yeah, I think I want stones. I don't even have a lapis. I've only got 4 people that can even equip stones, and 2 of them are using kunzite, because... yeah. Cecilia has that jade. I wonder if I should give her another tiger's eye. Well, I'll get a lapis just to be safe. And another tiger's eye just to be safe. Don't have any of these and I don't know what they do. Oh, crap. It tells me up there. Gives you the chivalry skill. Okay. Gives you the assassination skill. Okay. Increased movement range. Wow. You don't got the cash for that item, laddie.
What?
What? I think this guy is supposed to be Scotty. Alright, so no family jewels, we'll get that, and what else could I possibly use a second one on? Probably not the lapis, that thing sucks. I really think they could have done more with this character, for being honest. Okay, that is worse than the Power Tiara. Very well could be. Either Berserk or Shakespeare. It does seem kind of weird that there's like... It just felt like that character was gonna act like Puck was gonna have a role to play in the story. I think they've shown up like twice during like a dialogue skit, and that's it. Well, that could definitely be. The Kingdom branch? Oh, that must be what happens if you don't go after Faulkner after I can't remember his name, but after Alucard dies. Algard, or whatever his name is. Speak with Dier, I should know very quickly if he's under the control of Zolorn. Yeah, because he'll just go, nah, brains. He's under Faulkner's influence. Promise me you'll try your best not to hurt him. Of course, Sidira. We'll use non-lethal strikes if we can. Like, you know, the lightning thing where I fill my sword with lightning and then stab them in the chest. I'll make sure that's non-lethal. Yeah, so this is my first time through the game, and I was like, basically any time that the game made me make a choice, I was like, we're gonna save the game in a different slot. So there's the one where you decide whether or not you're gonna go after Faulkner, and I did. I guess if you just stay behind, that's a different path through the story. And then there was another one later where it was like asking me asking me to like share my feelings with Sadira or something like that. So I saved there too. I will probably not be going back to it. That choice is unlocked because I had Bastion at my terrible decision making in tactics games has paid off for once. Yeah, I have a tendency to way overpower the clear main character of a tactics game. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I already did the briefing. Sorry. So, like, is this hard mode? did I like screw myself over? Oh. Oh no, he can't hear you. Yes. He is done for. But Zakov is still alive. But your brother is already under Faulkner's control. Thank you for confirming what I already knew, you traitorous filth. I love these insults, they're so great. Actually, it would be more accurate to say that he has been brainwashed. His Highness has been under the control of Zolorn for so long that its power has spread through his body. He is now a vessel for the will of Faulkner. Is there yet another path that I somehow didn't get a chance to take? That is actual hard mode. It's like Bastion only. Will Diera ever be able to recover from such an infiltration of evil? I love you so much, Working Designs. Come, Your Highness, let us begin the invasion of the continent. We will take the Generis Empire to new heights of glory. God, Zakov is really hard for me to read. Faulkner will not rest until the Empire crushes all the feeble nations, all the feeble nations in his path. We will never let you and Faulkner plunge this world into darkness. Die, monster. The only invasion that shall take place today is when my foot invades your bulbous backside, Zakov. Oh. Oh my. This is gonna be so bad. Well, unless, okay, if these Sharkings are as if they are basically the same as the previous Sharkings I fought, this should be okay. What was really killing me was Galvus and Zera and Reyna and Ione doing so much damage in that last fight. But the fight where the Sharkings first appeared, like that actually wasn't bad. So I just kind of have to hope that roughly the same thing will happen this time. And that Zakov doesn't have any ridiculous tricks under his sleeve. Or up his sleeve. Use the right prepositions, Synthpod. I mean, they definitely could. If you go look at like Final Fantasy Tactics, you know, the battlefield in that game can get pretty wild. And I mean, like, other enemies could potentially show up on there and just wreck me from afar. Yeah, 97 sounds right for it. What is this, Halak? Yeah. Oh my god. There's a mission in the Kingdom branch with a big hill in the corner. That's the closest you get. I could definitely see myself going back and starting this over on the other branch. Like, just kind of off in the distance on my own. But yeah, probably won't stream the other story. But I really love working designs. I think they had wonderful taste in games to translate and bring over to the US. And you know, their translations are sometimes a little wonky, but I don't know. It's really cool. Yeah, I'd never heard of this, and I swear it must have been like 8 years ago on stream. One of my viewers requested it, and it just took me forever. It took forever for it to come up and for me to be able to do this. Like, I have recently had issues with like my computer and stuff, so I couldn't really stream like PS1 games all that well. And unless I played it on real hardware. But money was such that I couldn't really afford to buy the game. But now that's fixed, so it's a shame it took me this long to get to it, because it's really quite a fantastic game. I think like these little sequences are really neat. It gives you the option of skipping them, but I don't know why I ever would. I mean, unless I was doing a speed run. The soundtrack is super neat. Alright, Franco. Let's get to work, Franco. Yeah, there are a couple of things. I wish Franco and Halak were a little bit more interesting earlier on in the game. Now that they have, you know, hand-me-down attacks, they're pretty cool. Like, they're better anyway. They're just like, they're clearly like on a tier below everybody else. Maybe it would be a little bit different if I had more characters and it was like more of a spectrum of, you know, quality. But like Claire showed up and she just starts rocking stuff, you know. Like, Claire's great. Halak and Franco have been there the whole time, and they're just kind of, they're like support characters, which is fine. Like, I understand the need for that, but I don't know, just yeah. Those three, basically. Puck, Halak, and Franco. And, like, everybody else is awesome. But those three, I think, are just a little weak. Let's not waste all of her fatigue points. A remake with 50% more missions and 200% more dial. I would, yeah, extended edition. I would be down. I mean, you know, I'll take basically any excuse to. Why is that just not defendable? Pick any excuse for more working designs. Yeah. That's okay. I knew that was gonna happen. Was Earthquake really the best choice for him there? Do you have any knockdown? Okay. That uses up all my AP. But okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really. I was never able to figure out exactly what collision meant, but that makes sense. Does that count as attacking from behind? No? Okay. I hope I didn't just freeze Sadira. Probably fine, right? Yeah. Ah. It's fine. You're just gonna get sacrificed to the meat grinder that is these freaking enemies. Yeah, you stay over there, Zakov. Thrust? No. Strong slash? Strong slash is a worse option. Yeah, just fireball. Well, that sucks. That means he just lost all of that, yeah, all that fatigue. Let's try it. That was awesome. Okay, how far does Turbulence reach? Sadira, you're here, you can still hit him. It's okay. You're just knocking him over with a gust of wind. It's fine. He'll be fine. He's totally fine. And it feels like the game really wants her to have a lot of agility. It's probably high enough. Let's go with Dexter this time. Yeah, that's fine. Once these guys are taken care of, I can regroup. And if Halaka's alive, she can heal. Perfect. Good luck, Halak. Yeah, rip. Three. $45 damage on that kick. Wow. Must be doing extra damage, I would think. Because he was frozen. Man, I really wish I could just turn. Okay. It is a really cool attack. And just these... It kind of reminds me of, like, much better looking, like, Battle Arena Toshinden. Just slash, right? But like these mech designs are so neat. I think a lot of the moves look really cool. Come on, Franco, do me proud. By that I mean, like, do anything of value, Franco. Good job. I have been neglecting my defense. Won't kill him. But it will freeze him if it hits. Amazing. In 2 sentences, you have admitted to being both a coward and a weakling. Have you ever had the strength to do something on your own, or have you always been a leech? No one makes me bleed my own blood. Get him. Nice. I ain't got time to bleed other people's blood. Mm-hmm. That's a good snack. Oh, she can attack again. Bye, Zakov. Bye-bye. I'm like literally waving at my monitor. My sharking is shutting down. How many times must you brats defeat me? You will never stop, Faulkner. Never. I would stop beating you if you would stop fighting me. But you fight me, so I am left with no choice. And also, you suck. So of course you're gonna lose. There's nothing left in our path now. Either we defeat Faulkner at the Imperial capital, or he takes over the continent. Wait. Is this the final battle? Faulkner may have already begun his invasion. Every moment we wait here is a moment wasted. How long will it take until everyone else's attacks are repaired? Will they realize what's at stake? Bastion. I know what you're planning to do, Bastion. You can see it in your eyes. You intend to invade the Imperial capital on your own. You're going to leave the others. How did you know? Because I understand you, Bastion. I know what it's like to shoulder a burden without any help. I'm afraid that Zolwarn will affect them as it affected Zera and Duyere. If that happened, all would be lost. You're leaving soon, I can tell. You're leaving before you change your mind. Yes. I have to make a decision as well. What decision is that, Cecilia? Whether or not to continue the life of an assassin? Not exactly, Bastion. You'll know about... Oh, this is gonna go badly. Wish you had enough faith in me to tell me about it now, Cecilia. Bastion. Look at me. When you see me, Bastion, you are the only person in this world who sees me as I really am. Believe in me, Bastion, and I will believe in you. Hey, Aaron. Thank you for the good luck. You waved back at your monitor every time a chocobo would wave. Nice. I believe in you, Cecilia. I believe in us. Oh, snap. Sadira, like, how is your brother? Not good, Claire. Not good at all. We really messed him up bad. His breathing is somewhat shallow and he hasn't regained consciousness. In fact, he hasn't moved. Maybe, I mean, look, I even took care to, like, hit him from long range with air so that it wouldn't kill him. It's alright, we have to focus our attention on Faulkner or we will all suffer Duyere's fate. I guess he had been under the thraldom for much longer, so I'm gonna blame Faulkner for this as well. It's alright, we have to focus our attention on blah blah blah. Alright, you're right. Here's the situation. I have no idea what kind of voice to give this person. After having a chat with Zakov, I was able to find out what Faulkner is planning. He has one army marching through the kingdom where it's set to attack Marquis Dion, but there's a second army heading for Nordelaine and a third going to Hibernia. Once those countries have been taken over, the armies are going to surround Avalon, and that shall be the end. Each of these armies has more than enough Sharkings to wipe out any resistance, or so Zakov says. 3 armies of Sharkings. We've had a hard enough time defeating a single group of them. This is, like, really bad. If we go to the capital, Faulkner's armies will destroy the continent. There's nothing we can do. Actually, Sadira, there is something we can do, which he's going to suggest is the worst idea possible, which is to split the party. Don't ask a question you're not prepared to get a bad answer to. Yes, that is very true. This is not a game where many of the characters have been like, you don't want to know. Let's hear it, Bastion. Sadira, Claire, Franco, and Halak will return to Nordelaine and join up with Duke Logan. Duke Zera will go to Hibernia and explain the situation to Lord Alden. Nordelaine and Hibernia will send their armies to attack the first 2 armies of Sharkings. Zera will keep his army in reserve and attack the 3rd Sharking group if they try to join the fight. Commander Galvus and Marquis Dion will strike randomly to keep the Imperial forces off guard. So yeah, Galvus as a skirmisher is actually a pretty good idea. Zera would actually make more sense being in the Centaur mech, but I realize this isn't much of a plan, but the alternative is to let Faulkner reduce the continent to ashes. Does anyone object? Seems logical enough. Unfortunately, there really seem to be no sane alternatives. Totally agree. I don't want to be put on the defensive, but I don't want to let my home be destroyed. Bastion, what will you do? You mentioned what all of us will do, but you never mentioned what you were gonna do. That's right, because I'm not going with you. Bastion has a very nice little island near the equator. He's just gonna go there. To the Imperial capital to destroy Zulwarn and kill Faulkner. What? He's obviously sent the vast majority of his forces to invade the continent. The capital is thus unguarded. Well, okay. You were worried about 1 army of Sharkings, but he has 3. Now you're worried about 3 armies of Sharkings. Why would he not have 9? You know? Faulkner is too egotistical to believe that he needs guards at all. Okay, there we go. That's fair enough. He's a little Sauron-like. March into the capital and show him just how wrong he is. No, Bastion. What you're talking about is a suicide mission, not a plan of attack. I have a plan. Attack. You consider that this might be a trap. Of course, I'm sure he'll have 1 or 2 traps waiting for me, but they can't and won't stop me. Why don't you wait until we have defeated the Sharking armies? If we do that, we lose the element of surprise. A simultaneous attack is the best choice. It's a bold move. I dig it. He heads for the front lines. I'll follow and attack him from behind. Dishonorable, but effective. Ooh. Alright. Bastion, no matter what route, always chooses to throw myself at the problem approach at the drop of a hat when he can. Yeah. He's very impulsive. He's very young. And does have a little bit of the, like, Child of Destiny stuff going on, right? So, it makes sense. He, I mean, honestly kind of looks like his character design, I could believe it, for being, like, an anime version of, like, Theseus or something. Some Greek hero. Well, if he's able to hypnotize Bastion, then he's able to hypnotize everybody else. So, doesn't matter at that point. But I'm not liking what this admission of like, I will do a dishonorable thing if I have to. I don't know how that's going to play out for Bastion. I can't, Sadira, not as long as I remain within the Ultra Gunner. Why do you know that? He had already enthralled Duyere, so Duyere wasn't protected by the excavated attack, but as long as Faulkner is nowhere near Bastion while he's outside of it, he'll be okay. Well, we're in the final battle, apparently, or what seems to be, anyway. The final assault on the big bad, as far as I can tell. There's still some surprises that the game could throw at me. I'm kind of wondering if, like, Cecilia becomes, like, the new Dark Lord after we kill Faulkner. I'm kind of waiting for, like, a surprise, it's me, X-Death kind of thing. So, no, we actually saved them. They're all fine. Calm down, Sadira. Think it over. If we go with Bastion, we'll just be hypnotized and forced to attack him, you know? But, like, no buts, Sadira. Bastion's plan is the only one that makes sense. Not to me, it doesn't. Duke Zera, do you think it's a bad idea for me to attack the capital? If anyone has a chance for success, it's you, Bastion. We defend the continent and you kill Faulkner. If this works, it will be the ending we've all worked for. Thank you, Zera. You're certainly welcome. Better leave now before we lose any more time. Give Cecilia a kiss. I don't know why I'm thinking this or saying this, but this horrible feeling that I'm never going to see you again. I couldn't bear that, Bastion. Did Cecilia even speak in that entire skit? I don't think she did. This is the Imperial capital, but there's absolutely no one here. Did Faulkner evacuate the city, or did he sacrifice his own people in order to feed the Zol? Yes, he definitely had his robot mech drink the blood of everybody in the city. You have committed your final atrocity, Faulkner. This time it is your blood which will flow. The sea will run red with blood from your neck. Okay. All of that for a one-on-one final battle. There's gotta... okay, here's my prediction. There's gonna be like 3 more battles. They're gonna be Bastion versus Faulkner, and it will be an unwinnable battle, and at the end of it, the battle will end. And the next one will be the rest of the group, and then it'll come back, and they will Final Fantasy IV style give energy, and Bastion will win the final battle. That's my prediction for how the rest of this game is going to play out. Prince of the Kingdom, what a delight it will be to watch my attack devour your soul. You don't frighten me, Faulkner, neither does your unholy Zulwarn. I will have my revenge, Faulkner, not just for father, but for all the lives you have destroyed. You're not afraid of me, Bastion? Well then, I shall have to put the fear of God into you. Come, Faulkner, come and feel the cold embrace of death. 662 HP? Oh my god. Yeah, okay, well, we're clearly not supposed to win this. In your zeal to destroy me, Bastion, have you forgotten about the battles which your friends are waging? Are you not troubled by thoughts of their imminent slaughter by the sharking hordes? This is This is so revenge or Return of the Jedi. My friends will win, Faulkner, just as I will. Your defeat will be absolute. Okay, maybe he has like no defense. Oh. Oh god. Indeed it is. What are your orders? Kill him. What? That's awesome. Love has saved the day. Should have paid attention to the fine print in my contract. Paragraph 63 clearly states that my task is complete when Ultra Gunner is delivered to the capital. Ultra Gunner stands before you. The contract has been fulfilled. Now I'm working for Bastion. Oh, you're gonna die. Oh, he's gonna die. You smothered my spell. How did you do that? And feel the power of Ultra Gunner. Darkness always succumbs to light, Faulkner, and good always triumphs over evil. For the sake of our future. Nice. And there we go. We halved his HP. Fantastic. Okay. Wow, he's attacking again. I didn't even get to do anything. So we're gonna defend. Bastion, get around him. Man, I would love to soaring dance, but that is a terrible idea. At least this way he has to move to get around me. Is this far enough? Level 30. Come on, hit him. You gotta actually hit him, dude. Yeah. That sucks. So does that. Excuse me? It's gonna do like 10 damage to him? No, okay. No, it's just... Yeah, his bar. Alright, 36 damage. Okay. Take it. Come on, dude, you actually have to hit him. This is... Ah. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. So this is my inglorious end. Death at the hands of an impetuous waif. How amusing and yet how pathetic. The world could have been mine to control. Instead, I enter the abyss. I pray for solace in the next world. I'm getting all Fry with his eyes narrowed at it letting me level up there. It's done. Faulkner is dead. The continent is liberated. The father is avenged. Now it turns out Sadira is actually manipulating things from behind the scenes. Bastion. Isn't it a glorious view from up here, Cecilia? I never got to enjoy it when Father and I were training. Oh wow, he went back home. Okay. It's beautiful. Someday perhaps the kingdom will build a monument here in his honor. His life would inspire others. Bastion, are you angry at me? About what, Cecilia? About placing you and the others in danger. About keeping the truth from you. I'm not angry, Cecilia. I consider it my fault for not sharing my feelings with you sooner. I had to fulfill the contract, Bastion. To betray someone even Faulkner would be to live without honor. No one else would understand my actions. They would condemn them and me. That is why we were destined to be together. We understand each other in ways that no one else can. I've never been in love before, Bastion. It feels so strange and yet so wonderful. Will our love last forever, Bastion, or will it fade away with time? You say that as if you expect it to fade away, Cecilia. Sorry, Bastion. It's just hard for me to have faith in anything, because I'm a sneaky spy. I have faith in you, Cecilia, and I know you have faith in me. Yes, Bastion, I do. Are you glad that you told your friends of our relationship? I am, although I certainly wish they had been more enthusiastic. Princess Sadira seemed almost despondent. Of course, explaining that I was sealing Ultra Gunner away again didn't thrill them either. I would destroy Ultra Gunner if I knew how. Its power is too great and invariably corrupting. Also true, we saw how it affected Faulkner, how it twisted his mind and his soul. I'm ready for a journey, Cecilia. Not as the Prince of the Kingdom, but as a young man with his true love at his side. Will you come with me? Of course, Bastion. I love you with all my heart. I want to be with you now and forever. No. Do you have any idea where you would like to go first? I've always wanted to walk along the beaches of the Empire and feel the sand between my toes. By the way, may I ask you something? I don't quite know how to say this. How long are you going to keep wearing that maid's uniform? Oh, this? I don't know yet. I didn't like it at first, but I've learned to enjoy it. It makes me feel a bit... What's wrong? Don't you like it? It's just not what I would call an especially practical outfit for the travels ahead of us. Oh, but it is very light material, and there are at least 6 large pockets. But you're not a maid, Cecilia. I consider this the most comfortable outfit I've ever worn. You don't like it, do you? Your voice is taking on an unusually high pitch. Let's be reasonable about it. Wow, there are 36. So the kingdom path is like 40 missions long? Because I'm sure some of them are overlap with this one, right? Like the first 4 or whatever, the first 3. Yeah, the 6 gigantic pockets, that's definitely a bonus. Oh, there's also a branch for Sadira. Okay. Wow, that's the end? There's no... Wow. Okay. There we go. I was not expecting to beat this. Today. There's a 3rd plot branch where Bastion doesn't get the Ultra Gunner. Oh, really? Where... The only other decision I had ever been given was whether or not to tell Sadira how I felt about her. And I did. And then I still ended up with Cecilia anyway. I appreciate that. This honestly makes me want to play Growlancer 2 again, because it's another Working Designs game. Very Animu, very neat story, like cool battle system and stuff. So it's not like oh man, I want to go play a better game or whatever. It's just like this reminds me of how much I love Working Designs games from this era. It makes me want to go play other ones. Oh, okay. You go down the kingdom route and then somewhere along the way it branches off again. Okay. Well, like I said, I wasn't necessarily expecting to have beaten this today. But this was pretty great, and like literally everybody who likes JRPGs or tactics RPGs or both should play it, because it's really great. It's like I'm as happy with this as I was with like Saga Frontier 2, which was like that's big news for me. No, the end screen. Okay. Picking 3 songs from this to go on the playlist is going to be tough. But I will enjoy the task of listening to the soundtrack. Yeah, I think I want to give it a number now. Because I want to give it credit for the feelings that it gave me, and it's so like I don't want to kind of forget how I'm feeling about it right now. Sometimes I like to take a little bit of time and, you know, maybe not immediately give it a rating, but I'm sure I will. I mean, especially if it's got more characters and stuff. I imagine that those characters are probably more fleshed out, because it sounds like that's maybe like the canonical story is the Kingdom route. You're saying like I was kind of, just by virtue of the way I play tactics games, I was given the option to do the Empire route. So, yeah, like maybe they spent more time on the characters there or something like that. Okay, so I think the game looks great. I did, you know, it was frustrating. It's like, because it is hard. Thankfully, I didn't make too many catastrophic mistakes, and I was able to kind of repair some of them, or yeah, I was able to make up for some of them. There was a period there where I thought there was a particular fight, the original fight where you turn against Zakov, where Bastion is like raging around the battlefield and beating up Ganlin and stuff. That took me like 5, maybe 6 tries or something like that. It's 5 or 6 like serious tries. So that was pretty rough. But I think, you know, the overall difficulty was good. Could have maybe stood to have like a slightly more epic final battle, but you know, I did like the story beats there. I was legitimately worried I was going to have to kill Cecilia, or that like that was just going to be the end. Like maybe I lose or something like that. But I think the game looked great. The soundtrack is awesome. The dialogue was, for the most part, great. I really liked the kind of style of that translation. I wasn't in love with Halak speaking in Yoda order, but yeah, a couple characters could have used a little bit more work. You know, there's some quality of life stuff that if it were designed now, you know, I think like the shopping would be a little bit different, stuff like that, but whatever. Really fun game, really big surprise. I didn't know anything about it beforehand. The opening, the opening little Animu intro, that's pretty great. Oh man, yeah. I keep using the word great. And according to my definition of my ratings, that means this game is an 8 on 10. Recommendable to literally anybody who is willing to play a 90s RPG of any kind.